Meet the Bomanji family. Javi and Peshatan live near Durham. They've been married for 7 years and have 3 children. Zahan, aged 6, Zanisha, aged 5, and Zara, aged 3. Meet the West family. Sheila and Piers have been married for 14 years. They live in a village in Kent with their 4 daughters, Emily, aged 13, Imogen, aged 11, Charlotte, aged 6, and Kate, aged 3. The 2 women have agreed to swap homes, children and lifestyles for 2 weeks to see what they can learn about their own lives. How do you cope when your new wife is driving your kids mad?
She's driving me up the bloody wall.
What happens when your new husband can't cope with an untidy house?
Oh my God! And I thought it couldn't get any messier. Whoa, how wrong was I?
Now come in.
How do you deal with a rebellious teenager?
No, I'm having a shit time at the moment, so just fuck off and get the fuck out of my face and get the fuck out of my house, right? Leave me alone!
Javi Bomanji runs her own business, selling goods from Pakistan.
I'd meet up with you possibly on Tuesday. If I had to be a stay-at-home mum, I would probably not be a very good mother. I would probably not be a very good wife. I would feel resentful.
Husband Peshatan is busy all day working as a car salesman.
I would like to spend more time with my children, definitely. There are days when for about 4 or 5 days I don't see any of them.
And in a house where work comes first, the kids have to come second.
They do understand that mummy and papa have to work in order to get the activities or whatever it is for them.
Even the weekends are spent working as mum and dad run the stall together. It's a far cry from the privileged life that Peshatan's family had in Pakistan.
They have always had 20 to 30 people working in the house for them at any given time. And now, here, he's got to do everything on his own.
Javi, who was raised in the northeast of England, met her husband in Pakistan and persuaded him to move back to the UK, but he insisted on bringing part of his old life with him.
Barbara's family has been working with my family for 3 generations. This household will not function without Barbara.
Barbara doesn't only look after the children.
If she can see that Peshtan and I have come home dead to the world, she'll bring him a drink. She might even sit and even massage my shoulders for me. Come on, kids, let's go. Time for Kumon.
But it's not just the adults who work hard in the Bomanji house. The children have extra lessons after school. And even at home, there's a strict regime.
Zara, you're making a right royal mess of that.
Discipline for me is very important because I'm seeing too many kids these days where there's a complete lack of discipline. If they were ever rude in any way, they would get a wallop. I'm not frightened to say that either.
While Javi's happy to teach the kids, there are other aspects of being a mum she finds much more difficult.
I cannot get down to the level of a child and play. Like doing horsey-horsey on the floor is not me.
If she has to take care of kids for a week, she'll be tearing her hair out or something like that.
Sheila West enjoys being a full-time wife and mother.
I am a domestic goddess. Very much, you know, up there with Nigella. In fact, I'm probably better than she is. Bye-bye. I think there is a pressure to have kids go back to work as soon as you can, and I don't think that's right.
Nothing is as important as family life, not even the building company husband Piers runs from the garden shed.
Everybody's chasing their own arse now, aren't they? I don't really live to work. It's quite the opposite. I'll do enough to see us by. That's almost good enough.
We don't clock watch. We're not really routine people at all.
And for the West children, there are very few rules.
Mum and Dad, they don't really mind to be spare.
We say bugger, don't we? And shit.
I get on my mum best of all. She doesn't have any rules, you know, she's not strict at all.
But Piers would like more discipline in the house.
Well, I'm the big bad wolf, I suppose, when it comes to discipline. I went to boarding school and I sort of brought along under the regime of, you know, a decent bit of caning never hurt anybody, and I suppose that really stands true today.
I am trying to put a shirt on.
Right!
I know you are deficient in IQ, but you're not blind.
Despite the growing number of rows in the house, being home with the kids is still Sheila's idea of bliss.
When I was little, I used to draw pictures of houses with trees and a swing and children and all that sort of thing, and I've got it, I'm living it. It's fantastic.
It's the day of the swap and the two wives are preparing to leave.
To have to cope with very obnoxious, unruly children would be a nightmare for me.
It would probably do me good to have a bit of stress, actually.
The first day of the end of my life.
The wives are leaving home for 2 weeks and they've agreed to have no contact with their husbands during that time.
Bye! If the house is untidy and dirty, that'll get me.
I'd hate to be with children that are scared to make a mess in the house because mess can always be cleaned up.
It's not very multicultural around here.
Before they meet their new families, the women have a chance to explore their new homes.
Wow.
Oh, God. A lot of mess.
Mummy's office. Keep out. Crikey, that's a bit scary, isn't it?
Oh, my God, there's hundreds of kids.
It's a bit tidy. It's all very organised.
I don't know how a child, a teenager, or anyone can live in a mess like this. Oh, my God, there's a dirty spoon.
Lovely home, but it's a bit boring.
Each wife has left a written manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
I do all the tidying all the time. What tidying? There's nothing that I've seen that's tidy.
We love our kids, but at the moment work comes first. Sounds to me like they need to relax a bit.
The children tend to swear a lot. Shit, bloody, bitch, bollocks and bastard are acceptable. I can't stay here. I can't, dear God.
Barbara, our full-time maid, who we brought over from Pakistan with us. Perhaps she gets put upon a little bit to do the horrible jobs, like cleaning the loo.
Emily does shout at me. I won't take very kindly to Emily shouting at me. In fact, I won't put up with Emily shouting at me.
It's finally time for the wives to meet their new families.
Hello. Hello. How are you? Hello.
This is Zahan, Zara, and Zanisha, and I'm Patient.
Hi,
Hello,
pleased to meet
how are
you.
you? Pleased to
I'm
meet you.
Sheila.
This is Katie,
Hello, Katie.
the youngest. This is Imogen.
Hello, Imogen.
This is Charlotte.
Oh,
not
hello.
This is
You're
Emily.
pretending to be asleep, you are.
This is Emily and I'm me.
The Bomanji family get on with their normal routine and Barbara takes over the childcare.
I literally said hello to the children and then they were rushed off to have their evening meal.
In Sheila's new life, work comes before the kids. Since she'll be running the business, Paishatan's anxious to take her through the stock.
This is a single piece of wood. It's called shisham. That's the traditional way of wearing it. It's reversible. 2 for 25. This is 30% silk. We call it a dari. Very, very sheer. You can go down to 10. Whatever you take out of this box, when you're packing, goes back into this box.
I don't even know if I'm allowing you to go yet, because you are technically grounded this evening.
As usual,
You're
Emily's
misdemeanor
pushing
earlier
her
this
luck.
week.
She wants to go out with her friends, even though
So
she's been grounded.
you tell me how long you think you're going to be.
Half an hour.
If you're not back 9:15, you ain't going out tomorrow night.
Right.
Right? I mean it. That will happen.
Dad. Well, that was very good of you.
They think they got away with it. If she's back 1 minute late, I'll have her.
Definitely Friday and Saturday night in my book.
Bloody right. Yeah.
If you're grounded, you are grounded. And I think there is a marked lack of discipline and respect in this house.
It's day 2 of the swap, and Javi, whose servant normally does the childcare, is struggling.
Okay, now we're getting on the sandwiches, weren't we?
She has to get 4 kids ready for school without help.
You have a packed lunch as well?
If you get in any later than 9:15, then you're late.
Down we get. Yeah.
So far, so good. She's got a quarter of an hour to get them over there.
In Durham, the pace is very different. Having Barbara means that Sheila doesn't have to lift a finger.
Are the children having their breakfast and getting ready
Yes,
for
it's a
school?
breakfast, yes.
And she doesn't even need to take the kids to school.
It feels very lonely. I don't like sitting and eating breakfast on my own. They're not really a family in the true sense. They're never here at the same time, unless it's first thing in the morning. And even then they're doing different things in separate rooms. Barbara's the mother in this house.
Let's go, quickly, quickly, run, 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 run. Right, run, 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 run. Oh, God, I'm not fit. Right, wait a second, there's a car coming.
It's Javi's first school run.
Whoop. Have we made it? Are you late?
But Piers isn't impressed.
I think she's struggling a little bit to meet deadlines, and I think she's finding that she's, how can I put it, she's got the shit end of the stick. And, you know, I think she's finding it very hard work.
In Durham, Sheila's got to work from home. She's going to spend the day cold calling and charm people into finding a place for the stall at local events. And it's the first time she's worked in 15 years.
Hospital. Could I speak with somebody, please, about events and listings? I run my own business selling Pakistani handicrafts.
Zara's back from nursery, but Sheila has a business to run.
She's on her lunch break at the moment. He's going to do some research and call me back. I should have got his name, damn it.
In her new role as stay-at-home mum, Javi should have all the time in the world to play. But she's finding the kids even more of a chore than cooking.
My mum usually plays with me, you know, like puzzles.
I'll tell you what, if you let me just start making this meal... Oops-a-daisy. It doesn't really help having the kids around. I'm a peace and quiet type of girl. I've got a noise intolerance.
When Sheila's here, we've managed to get all the jobs done. We're then able to either read with the children or play games or watch television. But I can't say I've seen Javi playing with the children yet.
Right, beepity beep.
Can I slice some?
No, I think not. Not today.
Sheila's finished work, but even after school there's no time to play with the kids. They have to be taken straight to their extra maths classes.
They were grumbling a bit about it on the way over here in the car. We don't want to go today, and we don't like it. It's work, work, work. So I don't think they do like it very much, really. I just really like to say, let's not bother going today. Let's just go out for a walk or go to the park and play.
In Kent, 13-year-old Emily has been out without asking permission.
Where have you been?
Well, Joe's just saying.
You don't arrange things without asking either me or Javi. If you want to go somewhere other than in this village, you bloody well tell me. If Javi's here for the next few days, you tell her.
Stuff you!
Right. Mind your language. That's not acceptable. Now, get on with your room up there, please.
In the effort to sort of be a modern parent, I think Piers and Sheila have just been a little too lax with her. Okay, what would your mum expect you to do?
Just make my bed and just clear this bit here up and that'll be it on my desk.
So, you would do your desk then, so the desk hasn't been done, dear. There's obviously no discipline there. She rules the roost, she can do what she wants, and she's a spoilt brat. Don't push them under the bed. And look, there's a spoon here. God knows how long that spoon's been in here.
Javi's strict supervision has come as a shock to Emily.
She's a div, I hate her. We've got having bloody good arguing with her in a minute.
It's Friday evening. Peshatan will be at work selling cars tomorrow, so Sheila will be running the stall on her own.
Yes, darling?
Can we go to the park? The new park?
I can't at the moment. I've got to get all this stuff ready. I feel a bit pissed off that I'm in here at this time of day. I feel like I'm missing out on the evening. They're missing out on me or on their mother. And it just needn't be that way.
By the next morning, Javi's hating her new role as domestic goddess.
I have now become Javi the washerwoman. I don't feel appreciated at all. I think it's just I'm doing the job that's expected of me. This is the role of the housewife, so get on with it.
But there are some jobs she's neglected.
Possibly another bit there, but that's dried off, so that won't hurt.
There's other ones there.
I just noticed there's a lot of dog turds on the lawn, but Javi really needs to get in here and have a look, because it's sort of part of looking after the animals.
Don't step in there, will you?
I think you possibly need to be just a little bit more aware of, you know, I mean, things like one or two dog shits in the garden. That
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you put food in one end, it comes out the other.
I know, that bit had conveniently slipped my mind, I think.
Living in this house, it's a real hands-on job. If you let it get on top of you, it'll run you over.
Fair enough. What? He's talking about keeping a tidy house? It's not tidy in the beginning? It will be the... I'll show him tidy on Monday. Right. Oh, gross.
It's more shit.
No, there's more poo, I think, isn't there?
Sheila's set the stall up at a local fair and she's already made her first sale.
£41 in the first 20 minutes.
And in a few hours she makes more than the £400 target Peishatan set her.
To take £700 in a day, I'm very, very pleased. It was quite amazing.
In Kent, the family are having swordfish for dinner, which Emily hates. So she wants to make herself something else.
Shitty bread everywhere. I need to buy more bloody bread.
What's going on?
I'm trying to shut it and things keep getting in the way.
Calm down. Calm down.
Get along with it.
I'm getting annoyed with you.
I've been eating for 3 days. I've just been eating shit I've not been eating. Oh,
Just mind your manners.
If she's not prepared to eat what the rest of the family are going to eat, she can go hungry. How long will she stay hungry? A day, 2 days, 3 days? She's bound to eat soon enough.
Javi wants to know what Piers thinks of Emily's behaviour.
I think that you would prefer to enforce more discipline.
Yes.
I think I'm obviously a lot stricter and a lot tougher. I am with my own kids.
Yeah.
And I have been with children I've taught in Pakistan. I used
Yeah.
to teach O-level children and they were obnoxious, spoiled brats.
Yeah.
So I am used to dealing with them. But I did turn them round in the end.
By the end of the day, Sheila's taken over £700, but she hasn't spent any time with the kids.
I can't believe that it doesn't bother her, because if I think about it, it tears my heart out. Those kids aren't having a childhood. But she's got it bloody wrong. She really has got it wrong when it comes to children. Why can't she just be a mum? I have no comprehension of what's going on in her mind if she can do this.
While Barbara cooks dinner at home, Sheila's insisted on taking the kids to the park, even though she should be sorting the stock out for tomorrow's fair.
She could be doing this. This
agree.
has taken about 20 minutes. But in 20 minutes, those children are happy and they're playing. You are happy.
Yeah, I'm happy. There's no doubting that. We cannot switch off. Whatever she has to do, she's on the move. Let's finish this, then I want to switch off. She'll switch off at about 9:30. The car would be done, the banking would be done, the study would be spotless, the kids would be in bed, the story would be done, and then she would, switch off. Yeah, I'm on your side over here.
But we still
I am absolutely for chilling out.
But grab those 20 minutes whilst your children are still young.
When Javi is here, it's all about work. She is more like me. We're very laid back. We would make a tremendous couple, but nothing would get done.
It's the day before rule change, and the tension between Emily and Javi is getting worse.
She said to me that I'm a stupid, immature, silly little girl, or I'm a 3-year-old, or I act like a 3-year-old, or I'm a drama queen. And I know for the last couple of days, though, I haven't been myself because I've been tired and things, but that's me for you. I've been having late nights and things, and I've been under lots of pressure, and I've been doing loads of other things,
I think Javi's possibly stressing Emily out more than she probably should be. I don't think she is adopting a softly sort of enough approach.
Even on Sunday, there's no time off. Peishatan and Sheila have to leave early to run the stall at another local fair. But setting up takes longer than usual because last night Sheila took the kids to the park, so she didn't sort out the stock.
It hasn't been packed very well. That's why we're having difficulty displaying it, aren't we? The shoes are with the pashminas is with the jewelry. Now, see, we are confused over here, which is not good. Why do I have this niggling feeling that I haven't got a box? Breathe, Peishatan, breathe. That 20 minutes at the park cost us, I think.
By the time they're ready to work, Sheila's ready for lunch.
Sheila, I need you here. I need 15, please. Where could a woman living in Kent, in a Georgian house, experience pressure like this, I mean?
By the end of the day, they've only made half the money they made last year at this event.
I think that we will end with 450, and we'll have to just say thank you, God, I think. But last year, we'd made over 1,000 on this one. Now, see, this is what I mean. My table is short of an item. Next time when Sheila knows she won't go to the park, she'll probably do this now.
I would still go to the park.
The thing is, my banker does not understand that I love spending time with my children, and he does not take that into consideration.
But their mother should do more with them.
The circumstance will not let her change. If she changes, our bank will foreclose. I know this. I sometimes cannot sleep nights thinking about it. I need two things, £7. If working hard is failing the children, then yes, Sheila's absolutely right. Javi is failing the children. Because we are working bloody hard, I think, to make these two ends meet, to make a go of this life in Britain. Because I belong to a hard-working community. I don't close shop at 5 o'clock and say, fuck off, go home, I'm not opening it again. I stand there till 9 o'clock, till the very last customer has left the building.
In Kent, Emily wants to go out with her friends, and she's had enough of Javi.
What have I actually done to you that's really upset you?
I can't do anything without being moaned at.
You show this attitude.
I don't fucking care. I'm gonna.
Don't say that word in front of me, because I really don't want to hear it.
Look,
I don't want to hear it.
I'm not in the mood for everyone to say stop saying words, stop doing this and that. I'm really not in the mood for it. I swear. And I'm not allowed to have an argument. I'm not allowed to do anything without you bloody moaning about it.
You know, you're a lovely young girl, and
I don't care.
you don't need to swear.
All this stuff. I don't care.
But I think you do care underneath.
No, I don't. I don't care. I'm getting really angry now. I'm going to end up just walking out and just staying out for the whole night, staying over at Jade's again. That's what I'm going to do.
I think you're the one creating all the drama. Temper tantrums don't impress me at all. Spoilt brat rules the house again.
She's a complete and utter spoilt brat who needs taking into control very, very soon, or I dread to think what's going to happen to this girl.
Emily has just been on the phone to her dad, and she's telling him that she's going to spend the night at her friend's house. I presume she's not asking. I think it's terrible. She should not be allowed out. She should be made to come back here. It's ridiculous.
No, excuse my bloody fucking language.
She's spending the night away?
She decided that she's not returning here this evening.
You should have made her come back tonight.
I cannot. I don't know where she is.
You don't know where she is?
I know she's gone to Jade's house, that's one thing, but you know.
A 13-year-old girl cannot stay out.
She is citing...
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I know that. I think by allowing her to be out, she again wins. In every situation,
well,
Emily wins, and she knows it.
Yeah. But
she's 13, and she comes and goes as she pleases. There is no way that I would have let her, after today's disgraceful performance, let her spend another night out of this house.
It's the day the rules change, and Sheila wants to bring some fun and colour to the Bomanji house.
Time to have some fun.
While in Kent, Javi's determined to create order out of chaos.
A woman on a mission, and this house is it.
It's finally time for the wives to lay down their new rules.
Barbara is the mother of this family, but these children need their real mother, and for this reason I am closing the business for a week. Barbara is going to get a well-deserved rest away from the house.
The modern parenting that I have witnessed in this house has just gone a little bit too far. Emily, you are out of control and need to learn the importance of respect for those elder than you and to stick to rules.
There's too much emphasis on academic success and not enough time spent on creative play. So I'm cancelling all after-school classes this week.
A timetable is going to be put into place around here from now on. And girls, you will be all expected to do some extra studies after school.
I'll be taking over the disciplining of the children. In Peshaton, you are banned from telling the children off.
This house was a pigsty when I entered it last week. You must tidy your rooms whenever you are told to, and this house will remain tidy.
Peshaton, I want you to understand that there is nothing unmanly about doing domestic chores. It's time you came down off your pedestal.
From now on, there is to be no swearing in this house.
Oh, yeah, that happen. He'll be lucky.
Piers, you must try to abide by this rule because your children follow your example.
Yeah.
And you are to blame for the tirade of swearing that I've had to endure.
Javi says we live in a pigsty. Well, fuck off. I like living in a pigsty if that's what this is.
All the puzzles. We've got all the toys.
If there were pigs out there and we were knee deep in shit. Shit! Shit, 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 shit. Just get a few more in, you know. Got to get the old balance up a bit. Yeah, if we were knee deep in excremento, yeah, she might have a point. But we're not. So it isn't.
Sheila's transformed the backyard into a playground.
You have a garden now.
I can't believe it. Now look, I'm in the beach. Sheila, do you know something? You're the best. No one has ever treated us like this. I'm watering the flowers.
It's just wonderful to listen to the children. They're so thrilled.
But Peshatan's not so thrilled.
Unfinished beer from Sheila.
It's not just the messy house that's bothering him. His kids are already answering him back.
I think you should wear some slippers, if not shoes, okay?
You don't need your shoes back home when you go back. I'm playing in the sun.
Now I know what it's like to be English. Brilliant.
In Kent, Javi's determined not to be the family skivvy anymore. So tonight's dinner will be takeaway.
Chinese takeaway. I hope you all like Chinese. Grab a seat. Never mind, my love.
And even though Emily doesn't like it, Javi won't give her anything else to eat.
How's the sweetest place? Oh, I like this. How's the sweetest place? It's not funny, I'm hungry. How's the sweetest place?
Emily, open the door, thank
Can I
you.
have the sweetest?
No, I ignore my kids when they whine on and on.
Well, why can't I though?
Because I said no, and you've got to
But
understand.
There has to be a reason why, no.
Yeah, no, the reason is I've said no, and that's a reason enough for you at the age of 13.
I think I was probably the first person who has said no to her and truly meant it. And I don't think anyone's ever actually done that. Actually ignored her and denied her wishes.
Barbara, the Bomanji family's servant, is going to stay with Javi's mum. So Peshatan has to do the cleaning for the first time ever.
Hello. Hit bleach. Sheila's taken me off the pedestal in her opinion. Not that I was ever on a pedestal. I think she wants to make me suffer, put me down. She's in control.
I don't know why they make such a big deal out of it. It's quite fun.
Why don't you put that under your bed or over there?
Next day,
Have small
Javi's
things, 'cause
supervising
I want you
phase
to be
one of
able
her
to
mission
sit
to
at
get
that
the
desk.
bedrooms in
You know
order.
that? Towel up, swimming hat up. We're getting there, slowly but surely.
From
You
now
will
on, the
soon
kids
when
are
you get a
only
bit
allowed
older.
to have 5
Yeah,
things
but
on
if
their
you-
desks.
You don't have to have 5, you can have up to 5. And then we're going to move on to phase 2 of our project.
But not everyone's supporting the new regime.
I think if she had her way, I mean, she'd throw everything, anything that we have in the house, it'd be out on a bonfire. I mean, that's everything. You know, it'd be a skip out there, and it'd all be loaded into that and taken away to the tip. I think there is quite possibly a little bit of control freakery involved here.
Sheila's brought the family on a day out, and she's made Peshatan take the day off work.
I've got strawberries with sand.
Strawberries with sand.
I've got jammy dodgers with sand.
Sheila's convinced that everyone's loving her rule changes.
The kids have had a great time. I feel a lot better now because I've been playing with these guys and they loved it.
But even though he won't tell Sheila, Peshatan's not convinced by their new lifestyle.
This is a dream life. Not everybody can have this life. I should be doing this more often. But when? 12 o'clock midnight? When I'm half dead? 4 o'clock in the morning? Work will always come first with me because I'm working for them, because of them, to give them a better future. You want to drive like Papa drives?
In Kent, Javi's introduced a strict timetable, which includes regular homeschooling sessions for the children.
Now, we don't get a gold star until we've done some good work. Do up till 10 to 5 on the maths, yeah?
Evening, everybody.
Especially. Evening.
Right.
They've been working very hard.
This is not how you do it. How can you possibly stick to a timetable like that? She's devoting too much time to getting some kind of regimentation installed within the home. This is not parenting. This is like Sandhurst, officer training. That was like a fucking preparation.
But it only takes a tired 6-year-old to bring the whole structured approach crashing down.
I think just put her in a room on her own. I would have locked her in her room.
Go away, Daddy.
Why?
Because I said so.
I might be mean, but you're not a very nice little girl today, are you?
Yeah, because it's because of you.
Don't shout at me. All right?
Well, I shout at my mum, and she doesn't stop me, so...
So you're a spoilt little child, aren't you then? I'm not going to let you shout at me.
The child is tired, she is hungry, and she is upset. I have a feeling the regime change, all the changes have really taken their toll on her. Listen, if you get very, very upset about anything, you can always come to me, you know. Anytime you want. I had a nice little chat to her. That's what parenting skills are about. Not sit down, yeah, get on with this work.
With family servant Barbara out of the house, Peshatan's rustling up dinner for the family. He's never cooked before because he hates it.
Dear Dad, I wish you good luck.
Luck is L-U-C-K. I don't like touching meat. I have never touched it.
But this time I'm...
Oh, God help me, please. The potatoes are from a supermarket, sauce from a supermarket. That supermarket also sells the finished product. Put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and eat it up. That's what people do. That's what hard-working people do. I've almost finished, except this potatoes. Whiskey. I am sweating, perspiring over here.
This is yummy.
Peshatan, sincerely, this is delicious.
It's my secret recipe.
Emily is leading the mutiny against Javi's regime.
I've got a little note with a picture of me. Yeah, left on my top. What I think of you. You moan. You can't have a laugh. You make me feel miserable. So stop it and just chill. Very nice.
Yeah, wow, it's true.
Thank you.
You need to chill out and stop being such a miserable bitch all the time. That is what you need to do.
Emily, will you talk to me? So if you want to try and get this sorted...
Treat me as if you don't. Love having fucking guts for it, okay? You don't know what you're putting me through. Love having a shit time at the moment, so just fuck off and get the fuck out of my face and get the fuck out of my house, right? Leave me alone.
That child is disturbed. Well, I'm not putting up with abuse like that. I really don't need to. This house is a complete and utter nightmare. I would have gone, and I probably will need admitting to the local mental asylum on my day out of here.
In Durham, Peshatan's finally decided to confront Sheila and tell her how much he hates her rules.
Yeah, so you've made my life...
I've made your life a misery, okay?
Okay, can I select my own words? My hold of English is quite good, I think. My house is not mine anymore. There is no stamp of Peshatan anywhere. Peshatan does not live like this.
Well, right? All I can say is then that I hope that you get your house back in order.
You've Sheilaized it completely.
I also hope that your children remember having a fun week. It has been a bit of a holiday.
Yeah.
And I know that that part of it is unrealistic, but in order to get the message across, it had to be like that.
But what message was that?
Just enjoy your kids whilst they're still
You
little.
had to make me cook.
I'd already twigged that you wouldn't like it, and that's why I made you do it.
That's vindictive now.
No, surely you've gained something from that.
You knew I wouldn't like it, and you still made me do it. I can't get over this, sorry. Shit.
Bloody hell. I thought that he had had a fantastic time with the kids. I thought that he had enjoyed a bit of cooking. He's been lying to me. He's actually been seething behind the scenes. I thought I'd done some good, but...
Yeah?
In Kent, even would-be disciplinarian Piers backs his kids against Javi.
You said Emily is out of control. Well, I completely and utterly refute that. Don't forget her bloody hormones. I mean, she's not shaking around the back of the pub. She's not...
How do you know?
Because I know. And I would know too, because you would come and tell me.
They hurled abuse at me.
Who did? Oh, the children.
The kids.
Okay.
Right, they won't do any of the rule changes. You know, you have not encouraged them in any way.
The fact is, I haven't stopped anything that you have asked me
You
to
haven't
do.
stopped, but you haven't actively encouraged anything either. The discipline or the backbiting needs to be put a stop to. The temper tantrums need to be halted somewhat, and I think you can do that.
No, you can't. Guarantee it. You can't stop tantrums. I mean, small kids.
You can.
Guarantee it. No,
You
can't.
can. I've
Well,
done it.
If you kill them, you can, yeah.
He thinks his kids are well behaved and well brought up. What can you say to that?
It's the final day of the swap, and Sheila's invited some of the children from the after-school classes round for a party.
The seat. The girls went and hid in the garage when the doorbell went. They're just not used to having people around. Having all these lessons doesn't compensate for just being able to draw pictures together, play in the garden, kicking a football around.
It was the best afternoon I've ever had in my life.
Emily's so fed up with Javi that she's come to her dad for advice.
And she doesn't like it when I have social life. You know, I'm not allowed to go see no one. I'm not allowed to go and do anything without her even moaning.
You've only got to put up with it for another day, and then it'll be all finished. She doesn't like her children to have any fun. This is what I gather. You know, if children have fun or they make a mess, or can't possibly do any of that. What's wrong with a 13-year-old or 11-year-old? You know, just having a bit of fun, a bit of extracurricular, all that sort of thing. Oh, bloody ridiculous. She's gonna fuck off soon, isn't she?
After a day at work, Peshatan's come back to a home he can barely recognise.
Hello. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is going on at my house? Is this deliberate? Better get changed and start cleaning up, I think.
Thank you for coming.
Gutted. Gutted. It's like a skip, dip. It's like raping the house. And I thought it couldn't get any messier. Whoa, how wrong was I? This is an absolutely new dimension of mess that I'm observing over here. What have my kids learned? My kids have learned how to make a mess and how to disobey me. What will happen if a person comes just now who wants a pair of shoes, some neighbor? It keeps on happening. What happens if somebody comes into my house now? Where will I bring them? Where will I make them sit? I just want her out of my life now.
Hi, Emily.
Hello. Can I go out for a bit and I'll be back at about 9 o'clock?
Emily's supposed to tidy her
because
room
you've got to get
before
your
she
room
goes out
tidy.
with her friends.
You've got to
But
do
now that her dad's on
portfolio
her
of 5
side,
pictures.
she's breaking the rules.
I've been out for like 2 or 3 nights now, 4 nights, and I'm getting really bored just being at home. I just want to go out for half an hour or something.
You're going to have a social life after I leave.
Well, I haven't done nothing, so why are you having to go with
I'm
it?
not
My
going to
room is done. My mum would say my room is fine.
If you can get this bit done and clear off that completely. All right, let's do
The
that.
shelves, they're meant to have things on them, aren't they?
Yes, they are,
Where
but
else
we
do I
can
put
put...
my bags?
The only way you'll be going is if I get zero attitude, a tidy room.
Well, it's not my fault if I get cross or if I get in the mood, right? It happens.
Just keep your tone down. Now I'm going to go out and I'm going to leave you here for 20 minutes and I'll pop back in. Okay? And in that time you can calm down a bit.
I'm not allowed to do nothing without being bloody moaned at. Just do my head in. Expects me to do my room. I've never seen my bedroom floor before. Well, I've done it.
Excuse me?
I said I'm going to the shop.
No going out till the work is done and the room is done. Fine.
No, I don't.
How many 13-year-olds go out every night after school? Have these parents no idea where she's heading? Because it's perfectly obvious to me.
It's the final day of the swap and time for the wives to return to their own families.
I feel very let down, very hurt. I don't trust Pestjan now. It'll be good to be home.
I'm ecstatic, jubilant, and so relieved to be out of this chaotic, dysfunctional madhouse.
Bye. You take care. And you take care as well, all right? Bye. Bye, Em.
Bye.
Before they go home, the couples have agreed to meet each other to discuss the experience.
Help me decide whether to climb the hill or shoot.
You okay?
Yeah, Holly.
I can't abide by.
Modern parenting in your house has gone way out of control, and it's time to rein it in. They were rude, they were obnoxious, they used foul language in front of me, to each other. I think Piers does try to impose some type of discipline, but he doesn't follow it through. And the kids know no action's going to really be taken against them. Charlotte had rages every day. I mean, a 6-year-old was having a standing there tantrum. I don't think that's acceptable at that age to be having a rage like that.
Yeah, Charlotte and I are extremely close, and I do not accept that she has been anything than her mother's daughter to you.
She has not been full of rage. She had one tantrum one day, and it's because you were trying to impose something on her that she didn't bloody well like.
There is something else I'd like to say. Your children are starved of love and affection by both of you. You don't deserve such beautiful children.
And what you've done is right. Would you like to stop them swearing, sir?
No, I believe in free expression.
You've got to have some boundaries.
We do set boundaries. If our children swear, I tell them off.
But I believe that you are bordering on control freakery. I was absolutely astonished to come in from work one day and to find a little card, so by so, with times written on it.
What's wrong with a few chores?
There's nothing wrong with a few chores, but it's the way you try to make them do it.
But they weren't doing anything.
Timetable. You cannot give kids, 3 years old, a bloody timetable and expect them. They can't even read it, for one thing. I have to say, this lady, doesn't do mess. What is wrong with making a home look like a home?
In my situation, my house, which was, I think, her home, now looks dirtier than a skip.
Hopefully more homely.
Yeah, it looks like a
on your floor where the children have been playing. They have been baking.
I think they're delusional.
Your children have been laughing.
Yeah, my kids laugh a lot, actually. Yeah. They laugh a lot. They play a lot.
First met them.
They're not swearing. They're not using obnoxious language.
Your kids are lacking in love from you.
The way I discipline, the way I look after my kids, yes, it's old-fashioned, call me old-fashioned, but I believe there has to be respect. There have to be boundaries set. Right, you yourself said there's no respect in the world. Why is there no respect in the world? Because it stems from houses like yours. I'm not going to let my kids run riot in the sake of love and free expression. No, I'm not going to have that. And if that makes me a bad mother, then so be it.
Sounds to me like you've screwed my kids up, and I can't wait to get home and see them and put it right.
Yeah.
I believe that my husband and I are right. I would love more time with my kids. I would love to be able to...
Take it then. It's there for you.
It's not there. It's easy for you to say that.
Why haven't you got time?
Because I'm running a business.
I'm running a business.
Yeah,
I have every weekend off, and I earn just as much money as you, probably more.
You're earning much more than I am. You're living in a beautiful house. May God give you much more. When I earn as much as you and can afford to keep this lady home, yours is an ideal life. I will love to do it.
It's a bit of a bad luck story, really, in that you really haven't got enough money, and Harry has to go out and work because you haven't got enough money to pay loans and da.
I came here, started working, and I will get what you're doing. I will get there, But at present, I am not. Don't consider this a sob story. I don't want to say it again and again and sound like I'm whinging. I'm very happy with my life, but at present, like every other immigrant or person who's migrated, the beginning See any migration stories. See,
But our kids can see that we are.
They'll be working hard.
But you aren't at work all the time, and when you're at home, you don't spend any time with your children because you don't want to be with them doing things that normal people do with their kids. You're not a very good mother, and you're not a very good father. But you could be.
You need a reality check, a very serious reality check.
You're looking through rose-tinted glasses.
You ought to perhaps seek parental guidance help or something.
Well, exactly what I was going to recommend for you two. Hello!
Where are you all? Hiya, cuddle me in. Hi.
Oh, Barbara's crying as well.
Yeah. Welcome home, Mummy. I love Kate. Thank you.
Look at the garden!
Wow! Very nice. OK, she's done one nice thing.
These big plastic boxes will be going out. Don't like that. That's horrible. And I don't use those.
How about that? Do you like that? Art paper, I should think.
Oh my God, what's that? Play-Doh or something. That's not setting a good example. They've got a little handheld vacuum which the girls love to play with. And they would be learning a lesson at the same time that we play.
They were not allowed to. They were not allowed to.
You've been good big girls, I can tell.
Emily hasn't.
In the weeks since the swap, the Bomanjis have been working hard to bring the kids back into line.
Let's put our prams over here in the corner. We heard a little bit of bad language. One of the kids said a particular word twice. I am sure that they will never say it again now.
To restructure them was more difficult, They've started making a mess. They did try their luck with me. And you should always keep the world
clean.
Yes, clean. What I taught my kids when they were 3 years old, I had to teach them all of that again when Zahan is 7.
I did make a big effort to do the arty crafty activity. From the minute it started, everyone helped to get the newspaper out, everyone helped to get a plastic sheet out. We all had things organised. They had great fun. I enjoyed it a bit.
But while Javi was away, the kids missed out on doing their extra lessons.
Do it all like that. Well done. Come on, Musi, quick, quick, quick. Because she stopped them from doing all their kumon, I'm still making them catch up on their work. Don't think about it. That's it. Go, go, go. Those few days were a lot tougher on the kids because they had to do those extra books.
In the West House, the family have learned to appreciate Sheila more.
Seeing Javi struggling is probably not the right word. Foundering, I think we far probably more apt on a number of tasks and issues around the house while she was here. It really, so I suppose, drew my attention to the fact that Sheila does that without even thinking about it.
Emily and Imogen haven't been quite as bolshy. I think they appreciate my fairness.
I have helped out my mum a lot more, and I feel really lucky though that I've got this family.
The biggest thing that I learnt was that the way we live our lives works, or at least it works for us.